Setting up the stream. Okay, let's pretend that everything is working correctly. Shut up, Tom. Okay, got crouched down here, kind of an awkward angle, but it's Michael from Cabin Improvement. Just be cleaning up this garden a little bit. There's a bunch of leaves right there behind me, and then this path is just filled with a lot of clover and whatnot I want to thin out. I want to leave some for the butterflies and the bees and whatnot, but I'm going to thin out the main section of this path because it's aesthetic. But I'll give you a little bit of a camera angle of that real quick. So, there's my wheelbarrow, a whole bunch of leaves stacked up on where the wind blows them into the corner, and then here's a shot of the path, and a whole bunch of clover and whatnot, a couple weeds, couple other things. There's a little bit of poison ivy over there. Definitely need to remove that poison ivy. But yeah, should be pretty slow. Try not to kill myself today. I think I'm gonna start in this corner here and then just work my way sideways with the leaves and then thinning out the path. So that's the plan. Not playing any music right now. That's okay. Got copyright struck by MGM for playing St. Louis Public Radio Jazz Channel. So that was a thing. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking, start shoveling leaves. They're all wet. And gotta move this heavy ass bird feeder, or watering dish rather. Bunch of beetles under there. Lovely. Okay. Scrape out this corner. This red plant here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this red plant is a dianthus, I think. And they got these kind of fuzzy leaves to them. So I'll just pluck one off, show it real quick. But didn't know it was a perennial, but it's a pretty cool perennial. They grow like mums, they grow in a bush. So there's like 50 of those over there. Once I clear the leaves, I'll show some of the plants a little bit better, but there's no sense to doing that now. Try not to step on any plants. Broken solar light. Give that to the dogs to chew on. Kidding. And then, I don't know what this bush is here. It may be a weed, but I want to see how it flowers. It's got some big old tufts on it, so I don't quite know what this bush is, but if it's not a weed, I'll just leave it for now. Or if I can't identify it, rather. So. Okay, another solar light. Scoop all this up into the wheelbarrow. And then we have a little bit of mulch still, but honestly I want to focus on clearing stuff, not fertilizing, because there's plenty of fertilizer down. But, okay. How's that going? Doot doot doot. Okay. So, still making progress here. Ugh. Gonna have to bend over 50 times. I'm gonna be worn out no matter what. So, just removing these solar lights because they're kind of in the way. Then I can regrade this area a bit better. But, okay. And then this little trellis I'm gonna remove. It was from last year's mandevillas, but mandevillas are annuals, so they're nice climbing vines. I actually have more of them, but this is a dead one. This one's just going in the wheelbarrow for now, just to make room, and then I can scrape all the leaves out from this kind of corner. Okay, I'll move the camera just a little bit because the real work is all right there. So let me move this wheelbarrow. It's not very good. I would not recommend this base wheelbarrow. It's a piece of shit. Yeah, Tom. Okay. And then I'm gonna move this bench. I really like this bench, but it's in the way right now. Cool. And then we got another pot we can put stuff in, and another trellis from last year's mandevillas that was behind the bench, so we'll just get that out of the way for now. Oh my goodness, there's a turkey in the garden. One second. Let me shoo this bird off with the shovel. Okay. And you too, chicken. Lewis, Clark. Yeah, good boys. Yeah, good boys. Okay, I'm back. There's a chicken and a turkey trying to make their way into the garden, so that is shut down. Need to build better fence gates, but I'm gonna get back to clearing the rest of these leaves and finish task one. Okay. Yep. That's pretty good. A lot of acorns down here too, so looks like some squirrel had some nests down here for some acorn, or some cache of acorns rather, and didn't remember, or got eaten by a hawk, more likely. So bunch of free acorns for my chickens. They're also mildly have a small amount of cyanide in acorns, if I believe, so you're supposed to boil them first. Like, it's not going to kill you. It's like apple seeds. You'd have to eat like a pound of raw apple seeds. But, like, I'm pretty sure acorns have similar toxin in them. So, as a kid, that explains why I got sick when I ate acorns. What do you know? Okay, this wheelbarrow's almost full, but I think I got most of the leaves out of this corner too now, so it's looking pretty nice. And then I'll have a lot of mulch, honestly, to move, have a lot of mulch to move back into the garden. It's part of step 2 and whatnot, and fixing the bricks a little bit. So, okay. I'm gonna take this wheelbarrow away real quick, and then We also shouldn't need more than 2. Oops. Wrong way. Okay, I'm back. Gotta put this wheelbarrow in the corner there. I'm going to actually focus a little right there. But about halfway done, honestly, with step 1. This bird bath has caused me more hassle than it's worth. Just re-leveling the ground every now and then. Every year, rather. It's a pain in the butt, and then moles, and then the cats also, the outdoor cats, drink out of the bird bath. So they're always knocking the damn dish to the ground. So, okay, enough yapping. Here's a brick. Okay. That pile of leaves smells like cat pee, so that's not pleasant. Just gonna get this giant dandelion while I'm here. Throw it in with the leaves. Okay. So I think that's pretty good on the leaves. Once I get this section up. And then I'm just going to leave that wheelbarrow in the corner there as I make my way down the garden path. And, you know, just kind of work my way forward. But let me put that bench back. Something nice to look at. Still looking at my rear end. There we go. Really love that bench. Just, really ties the center of the garden together. So, gotta work on this section next. It's a lot of clover and a lot of some other early spring stuff that's just cropping up in the stone path. So, we'll get through it though. Just gotta kind of angle it this way. See me way forward, talking to myself. Gotta grab a rake though, actually. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna mark step 1 done, and then I'm gonna Damn it. Camera DC'd. That's okay though. Got it all fixed. So, not an ideal situation. Come on, bud. Okay. Whatever. As long as you can hear, or not, doesn't matter. But, gotta start to work my way up this garden path. Gotta use a shovel, honestly. Just kind of stir up this stone, pull out the big stuff. And we can throw the wood chips back into the garden. But yeah, with all these big bits of stone, I can use a shovel. Just kind of sift it. But it's not super. Some of these vines are popping out. I'll let them pop out, but I'm gonna move this mulch back into the garden. Also, clear these stones a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's good in that corner. Tilt it a little bit more to the right, and you'll see all this stuff coming up. I'm also stirring up a lot of the aggregate, so it's going to look kind of dusty for a bit, but we should get more rain soon. That'll fix that. Okay, and that right in front of me is poison ivy, and I'm mildly allergic, so I'm not going to touch that. I'll get some gloves and grab it later, but just trust me, I'm not going to move the camera because my hands are dirty, but where the point of that shovel is, big old sprout of poison ivy. So, welcome to the Midwest. This grows freaking everywhere. Okay. Call the dogs real quick. This last little clump of leaves, honestly, make it look a little nicer. Especially because all the stones down here are sinking. But there we go. Here is some wild daisies. So, pretty pleasant sight. Just pulled them out of the path, but I'm gonna put them in the sun elsewhere, or maybe I'll just put them inside. But some daisies just growing in the path because they also grow like weeds. Okay, I think I need to move the camera a bit. Made good. Come on. Okay. I don't know why. I think this camera may have a weakness, but made pretty good progress from the fence. I'm gonna pull out this big tuft here. This is a huge bunch of clover that I don't want encroaching on my garden because I got other plants. Got other plants growing under there, but smells lovely, so I'll put that in the compost pile and hopefully some bees and whatnot can get to it before it decomposes. Okay. Got all that clover from the edge of the path. There's another big bunch. I'm gonna move these Mandeville courses first. Okay. Scrape this all up. Some pretty big weeds in that patch. Okay. Got a few more there. Honestly, right down here is the worst of it, so see the progress there as I chip away. This is already dead. Here's the edge of the stone. I'm just moving the mulch away. Move this giant brick too. Put a pot on that last year. Get some of that mulch back into the garden. Okay, now I can clear out the rest of these weeds. Try to gently pull them out. This rock's very loose because it's rock, obviously. Big guy. Go. Get that all out. Honestly, I'll find a rake. It'd be better if I just took a coarse rake through this. So let me take a look at that. Just knocked the camera, of course, but this pathway got all that cleared over there under the bench of leaves and whatnot. Moved back that edging a little bit, scooped a bunch of mulch back into the garden, and then still working on the path here. It's kind of slow going. May switch gears here for a bit because it's pretty boring work, and I got some plants I want to get into the ground. So let me adjust the schedule real quick, and then might just skip to some deadheading or something, because I can't kill myself. I can't wear myself out today. Got some other work to do. So actually gonna finish this section right here, and then we'll call that good on step 2. All that mulch back into the garden, and a little bit of rock, clean rock. It's not the end of the world. There we go. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to call it for the path. For now, I'm going to call that done, or good enough for government work rather. And then I'm going to do some deadheading, show you guys some actual flowers that I'm working on. Okay, save that as stream 13. I'm taking a break real quick, so I've been at it for 30 minutes, but I'm going to call that good for step 2. And we're going to resume step 3 when I get back. Actually going to reposition. I'll reposition now, honestly. It'll take 2 seconds. But I'll reposition this chair back a little bit, and then you can see the actual contrast of flowers and my garden path. But yeah, we need to do a little cleanup in this area, but that'll be for when I get back. So yep, give me like 2 to 3 minutes and I will be back, do some actual gardening. Okay, I am back, folks. I don't know if you can hear very well. One sec, let me move this up just a tad. Yeah, you can see a dog in the picture as well. Yeah, good boy. But anyways, I'll be deadheading. All these daffodils really come up once and then they're gone. They're early spring flowers, so I'll clip those close to the ground, let other guys get some daylight. That'll be some good compost too. And these dianthus are these pink flowers that are coming up. These guys did not know they were perennials, but apparently they came back. And then get this last daffodil here. Give these to the rabbits, chickens and whatnot. Okay, so that opens up a lot of room for activities. And then this tulip here, tulips are long gone. I'm just gonna snip him close to the base, cover him up with some mulch, not plant something directly on top of him. 1 second, move the camera just a tad. There's a weed here, pulling out. There's 2 more tulips. They're long gone. Snip them at the base there. Open up some space for some summer plants. I really like this this purple/blue plant here. It needs to get deadheaded like crazy, but we'll work on that here in a second. Yeah. Actually, I can get going on that now. Gotta move it closer, show you a process just a little bit better. But essentially you just want to cut off all the dead heads to the flower, hence the name. And you can pick them off with your hands, or if it's a bigger plant, shears are nice, or if they're bigger stems you can get 2 or 3 at a time, but just frees the nutrients up to go to other stems in the plant and make it continuously bloom. Should do this really for a lot of plants, but it also makes it look nice. No one wants to see their plant with all these little black heads on them, really. So it's aesthetic to keep it deadheading, and it's you know, it's beneficial for the plant. So 2 or 3 at a time on this plant because it's so dense. This is an azul, I think. It kind of looks like a mum, so maybe it is just a mum. Maybe just some silly marketing name for a species, but they're very vibrant purple blooms, so I really love it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. 1 second, I actually just saw a couple more right on top. Tom, shut up. But there we go, we'll take care of that. We'll take care of this weed while we're at it. We'll pull that out, and then we'll not touch the poison ivy that's right there. That would be bad for me. Not critically bad, but still bad. I would rather not have to wash my hands and arms 27 times in the next 2 days to prevent itching. So, okay, that's a little bit of deadheading done. Take a drink real quick. let's go on to this. Let me look at the dogs real quick. And then I'll go on to this rose bush. Yeah, good boys. Yeah, so cool. Camera's still going. Rose bushes are real easy. Just whatever's dead and looks gray, trim it off. It'll probably come back. Don't need to go too crazy. I had a tenant once that went crazy and like cut down these climbing rose bushes a ton. I was not happy. I don't want to ask them to do that. But that rose bush is pretty good. There's a geranium up here. I'll just show you with my hands. But, nothing really dead on here. This other plant though is invading the pot, so I'm gonna pull out this other pot now. It's a salvia, I believe. It's one of the big bushy kind of green and red Christmas looking plants, but here's two other variants of them. This is the green one, not the red variant. But okay, so I am back doing some deadheading. My arm's itchy, which probably means I accidentally touched some poison ivy, which is not good. There's also a weed in the middle of this dianthus, which I'm going to pull out. And a couple big sticks I think I'm just going to clean out for aesthetics. But, oh yeah. It's not the end of the world, but definitely touched some poison ivy. So, that's not good. Okay, get that mulch back in there. Okay, that's looking pretty good for this side of the garden, honestly. I got my short-term goals done for what I want to do. What's that? Sounds like someone shooting a gun nearby. Be right back. Clark, come. Now, come. Okay, I am back. For however long I am back. Probably not long. No. I actually have to go. I don't know why. Someone's in the woods. But I'm gonna go check it out. And I'm pretty wary anyways. I got through most of all my goals. Got through 1, 2, and 3. But didn't re-level those bricks. But I got those dianthus, deadheaded, and the blue version, the azul. Trimmed up that rose bush. And weeded the garden pathway. So I'm pretty satisfied. Hopefully the weather will hold. And I'll see y'all later. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.